What's up everyone? This video is going to be all about journaling. This video is going to be more of a beginner's guide. I'm gonna tell you about the supplies that are used in journaling and what are the supplies that I use, and I'm also going to give a short tutorial on a journal page that I'm gonna make in this video. For a minimalist look, I have covered my journal in a brown paper wrapped around some twine, and I've also added a small dried flower. Before getting on to the supplies, I would like to give you a quick flip through of my journal. I haven't made much pages. I have just made 10 or 11 I guess. This one is my favorite and I really worked hard on this. So basically for scrap journaling, you can use lined or a blank journal. So moving on to the supplies, in my first jar I have all of my pens. This is creamy white tunable Signo that I use the most. I use it on black paper mostly and it gives an amazing look and it's a must have for journaling. Next I have my art line micron, that is in 0.4 tip. Other than that, I have some random colored gel pens that I don't use much. Mostly I use black gel pen, the micron and the white uniball. In the next jar I keep my scissors, ruler, paper cutter, my mechanical pencil and scissors. The third jar is full of different kinds of paintbrushes. Next, I recently bought these brush pens. Although I'm still practicing the brush pen calligraphy and I don't use these pens much on my journal because I'm not good at that brush pen calligraphy. But these pens are really nice. They are smooth and they have a dual tip. This one is for calligraphy and the thick one is, I think it's for drawing. Next I have some masking tape that I use when I want to paint something on my journal, and some brown jute yarn for decoration. Here comes the most important thing for journaling. I have this folder full of paper. I have these thick white A4 sheets that I use for painting, sketching and for writing quotation. Thin plastic sheet from packaging. These clean chocolate wrappers that I use as metallic foil. Some pages from a spiral diary that I use along with these holes. Some torn out pages from an old novel. Next I have some colored sheets. I use black sheets a lot, so I have 4 of them. Some tissue paper. Then I have these grey and brown thin paper sheets that are stuffed inside parcels. I also use this old sketchbook. Next I have this mini basket in which I keep all of my paints. I have acrylic paint pots, a white paint palette, some watercolor cakes, and these tubes have gouache and watercolor paints both. You don't need to have all of these different kinds of paints because I paint a lot, that's why I have these different varieties. But for scrap journaling, a small kit of watercolor or acrylic is sufficient. For the next half of the video, I'm going to be giving a quick tutorial on how I made this journal page. I'm going to start off by painting the entire page with this pink acrylic, and for that I'm going to use this Camlin flat paintbrush. Next, I'm gonna make a quick sketch of a girl. You can take inspirations from Pinterest. And then I'm gonna cut it out. On this pink background, I think yellow is going to look really nice. So I'm gonna take a yellow pastel sheet and I'm gonna make an outline around my sketch. And then I'm gonna cut it out. And then I'm gonna stick both of these on my page so that I can get an idea of how much of space is left. For the next page, I'm using cutouts from the same yellow sheet. To balance the yellow color, I'm going to add a white piece. To give this page a dimension, I'm adding a piece of metallic foil. To fill in the extra space, I'm adding some doodles. Now I'm gonna be using white Uniball Signo to make dotted outlines on both of the pages. Here I'm writing some quotations from Pinterest. To complete the look, I'm adding a white doodled rose on the side. The page is finally done and it is really simple and easy to make, yet it looks really pretty. If you found this video helpful, please give this a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.